Hello, world. It is. Oh my! I forgot I watched. Hold on a second. It is. I believe June 1st, 1:51 a.m. Monday morning, 2026. Now, well, I apologize. I've been gone for a little while. Well, I'll tell you why. Well, what really was my body was just tired. I think I was overexerting my body. So I want to give my body more rest. Anyways, now I'm pretty much recuperated, and I'm here. Now, I would have been like at least 4 or 5 days ago, but like I said, my body I just felt off, man. Who knows? It could have been the weather or whatnot, but I wasn't sure. But I was just feeling off, so I give us a rest. Now I tell everybody when you do this kind of workout, high volume workout, no matter what, you must always give your body rest. Now, like at least a week or two off. Remember, it's high volume, right? That means your heart is getting pushed more. No matter how you look at it, it's being pushed more because now you're pushing it to a different level. You're not doing like sets of 20, 30, 40, 50. You're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hundreds, you know what I mean? So that's what it is. Mm. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Ooh, thank you. Okay, well, I apologize. Now, let's start. I am Mr. Miracle, and we are here doing the Benjamin Limit Breakers. Now, everybody who's been doing this, I hope this has helped you in substantial way. It has helped me, you know what I mean? I've lost a lot of weight. Now, yes, I have lost weight, but my body is still expanded. But like I told you, the way this works, no matter what, your body will expand a little. Why a little? Because you're doing high volume. If you're doing like smaller volumes, right? Sets of small volume, like sets of 30, 40, you be building what's that word? Hold on. Your muscles will be expanding at a higher volume. You know what I mean? Instead of doing where it stays lean, it'll be doing this. It will be swelling a lot more. But we don't want the muscle to swell to do this. No matter what, because we're working, it's gonna swell, but not like this. It will swell. So say it's like this, right? It'll do this. You know what I mean? A little, it has to because you're working on it. But you see the difference? The guys that work out do heavy weight stuff, it gets like this. But us who do the way we're doing it is such for this, it goes like this only. So it's not a lot. Yes, you can see the difference, but now you have two differences. Yes, you expand more, but because the way you do your workout, how strong are you? Or not even how strong. Well, yeah, that's part of it. But I mean, like, how much resistance do you have? You know what I mean? Your resistance should be stronger than the guys that lift weights. Now, to a certain point, when I say stronger, I don't mean stronger than lift stuff down. I mean like stronger as in you should have to hold your body longer than them because they're doing something that's making their muscles grow in a higher volume, right? And a much wider volume than yours. But your workout, your body is doing a much more excruciating volume. Like yes, they're lifting, but you're using your body and you're pushing your body to hold a higher volume. So you're making your muscles work technically triple times harder than the guys that lift weight. Yes, they lift weight and do this jogging and stuff, but no, not jogging. Sorry, lifting weights, not doing all these dumbbells and all that stuff. Yes, and it's really heavy. So, like I said, their muscles is getting beefed up. Your muscles are getting leaned up, lean and defined and shaped within. That's the difference of outer power and inner power. Your inner power is hidden because your muscles are not such a high expansion. So, but those guys who are higher expansion, yes, their physical attributes might be strong in yours to a certain degree because, like I said, they're doing something to get that muscle. But you, as a physical person, your attributes is different on the body volume. So you should be maybe not stronger than them. Of course not because they're lifting weights, but you should have more energy than them in the end. Remember, they have to when you're doing weights and stuff, you're making your muscles expand, right? Now watch this now. If you take a guy, right, that works like just in that bar, just doing these all the time, and you take a guy who lifts weights every day, right? Now, you put them on both on. Okay, you find like a tree, okay? This tree, find a tree, like something like this. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know what I mean? And you have both guys go on that tree, hold themselves up for the longest. Who can do it the longest? I tell you right now, the guy who does that all the time, I guess the guy that lifts weights, that guy that does that, he will hold his body a lot longer than the guy that lifts weights. Why do I say that? His muscles are leaner, you know what I mean? Yes, they're leaner, and it's not heavy. The guy that lifts weights, after a while, his muscles are against him because why it's heavy. It's not really on his. He advanced it, right? And there's more water and stuff in his body. So after a while, the weight goes against him. Okay, well, I'm gonna start this. It's been a while, so Okay, let's start up with this. Remember, always bend the knee a little, eh? Forward. Hundred. Fifty. Woo, man. Okay, 150 of those. Heavenly Father, I just thank you for my strength, my ability to do something that's mine this year. Well, that's a junior year, but so it's mine now because I'm alive, you know what I mean? It's his idea, but it's mine now, he gave it to me, so it's my idea. For her, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for this idea. Thank you for making me the first person to do it. Oh, man. Thank you for the better road in life, you know what I mean? I look back now, people have to laugh at a lot of people, man. To all the people that attacked me and betrayed me, it's funny, right? When you can look at them in the face afterwards, knowing that they lied and did you wrong, and they don't even know, they don't know it's them. They don't even know who they are, but you know. You know what I mean? The group of people that came against you, man, shame on you motherfuckers. Why do I say shame on you? Because you guys, when I found out, you had explicit proof that I was innocent, and you still came after me. You had proof that I was innocent, or whatever the fuck it is I was being blamed for, and you still said fuck it and came after me. Now that is fucked up, man. You had proof? You had fucking proof? What? Damn. If you didn't have proof, it was one thing, but the fact that you had understanding of proof that I was innocent and you still came after me? Man. Wow. You people have fucking problems, man. Big problems, man. That's what you lose their lives, man. You do stupid shit like that, man. people, I said something in the past about a child and stuff, right? Well, and remember I was talking about the voodoo and stuff? So the person that's doing the voodoo, right? And I was talking about, yeah, Destiny Swell. So, now here's the thing I found out. The voodoo priest that did the spell, right? They also did a spell on the person I was with. Now I understand how the voodoo did the voodoo. They were sleeping. They just spell a person, and then they slept a person. That's fucked up. Anyways, let's go further. So anyways, the voodoo person, right? And I'm not sure who that person was. Well, I have a very strong idea, but I'm not gonna say it. Right? Anyways, yo, so they did magic on a fucking child, bro. They did magic on a child, and in the magic with the child, what they do is they switch their energies, right? Like, bro, the child is innocent, right? So when they switch the energy with the child, when that child grows up, right, and goes into his life, it was messed up. Why? Because the energy was switched with the other person, and they switched the child, stole the child's future practically, and it was done. It was done for money. These motherfuckers did it for money, bro. How do you fucking steal a child's future? What kind of shit is that, man? Wow, you are evil motherfuckers, man. Steal a child's future using voodoo, man. Yeah, they tried to get someone else, but it didn't work on another person. But they did it on a child, yo. You have to be a really sick person to do that, man. Oh, you fuck on a child, yo. Woo, no mercy. You have no conscience, eh? No conscience. That's some strange stuff, man. No conscience. You magic on a child, bro. Whew. There's proof of this, right? Don't worry, people. There's proof of what I said. Especially the child, there's proof of it. It's gonna be almost unbelievable. They paid. Ooh, yo, you actually. I don't give a fuck trying to pay you. You actually took the money and did it, right? Wow, you actually took the money and put a spell on a child to switch the fucking your energy, right? Ooh, that is dangerous, man. Do you know when you drain a child's energy? It depends on young the child is, right? Let's just say the child's a baby, right? And they keep draining energy, the child will die, right? No energy, no way to take care of itself, right? To recharge itself. Some people out there. I didn't realize how much this happened until I was here, right? So some people are there. Let's just say someone's with someone, right? But someone else wanted that person, you know what I'm saying? And then the person's praying, so they get like you know when you say stuff, oh, I don't mean this, I'm just saying what they were saying, so I want you to understand. Someone says, oh, I wish that person's child would die, so they could this, right? And then when that child, and then let's say after the child does die, right? That's witchcraft, right? But it's not witchcraft like you got a book, you know, and you go sprinkle some fucking salt, some frog legs and all that shit. No, not that kind of witchcraft. It's witchcraft of the tongue, bro. Because when you wish something like that, that is you're wishing death, right? You're wishing evil. When you do that, you're speaking of the devil, not of God. Because God does not say, I want you to whatever that's in the child. Oh no, I'm like no. When there's war, God he does war is war, right? But in other words than that, no, he's not. He's doing that. That's the devil. Someone is worshiping the devil. They're hiding somewhere in some kind of room, and they do the devil worship. They have an altar. You know, people. I found out that someone. Remember a couple years ago when I said someone took a picture of me and I was in the partner for him? Now I know why this picture was taken. They put my name and I picture it on a jar, you know? A jar, it's called a jar spell, you know? It blocks you from moving further in the future and stuff. Well, it depends how to use a jar, right? They put stuff in there that's yours. You know what I mean? It's something you guys would do. If you ever notice you have a girl come to your house and then all of a sudden things just started going missing, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you start having bad fucking luck. Now you gotta tell that girl put a spell in your ass, you know? Be careful. Be very careful. Forward it. Seven. A 100. One 40. $200. Wow. So we're at 360. Woo. Wow, that's hot, yo. Yeah. No, sorry, 350. My apologies. We're at 350. Woo, I felt that, man. But I feel good though, you know what I mean? We're at the first 7 minutes. Oh wait, huh? No, 17 minutes. Oh shit. That's a little faster than that, I guess. Less talk, I guess, you know what I mean? But yeah. But yeah, man. Someone did magic on a child to steal their destiny. To the person that did that, I don't know if you watch the videos or not, but you wanted money that bad? That you actually fucking a child's future, man? Are you kidding me? Like, wow, you're sick, man. Whew. What are you gonna do when everybody finds out what you did? You know, people, they're gonna hunt you down, man. Or people find out what you did to a child to get money and fame, they are gonna hunt you the fuck down, brother, and hurt you bad, yo. Someone's gonna hurt you fucking bad when they get you. If the parents find out, oh my gosh, yo. Unless it's your child, you know what I mean? Unless it's your child, then that's a different. That's still messed up, regardless. Man, sorry to this man, no man. Lord above, man. You know, I pray for all those innocent children out there, you know what I mean? That's being molested by some fucked up people, man. Give those children some kind of comfort, Almighty Lord, you know what I mean? Give them some kind of comfort. When they're a family member, you know, a friend, a stranger. You know what I mean? You a law, man. You a person, just help these children from these people. I ask you tonight, let tonight be a night of safety for any child around the world that's being usually very violated. Let them sleep in peace tonight, Lord. Give them a good sleep, man. Nothing happens, man. Let them whoever wants to do it, let them just leave them alone. And let the child just have a good night's sleep. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, people, when God gives you children, right? He doesn't give you children to abuse them, man. He does not do that. That's not what they're for. They're there to be loved, taken care of, man, and taught the ways of life. So when you're gone, they can continue what you taught them in a good manner for the for the for the benefit of mankind, man. When you guys touch these children and you mess their heads up, you violate their soul, man. That child becomes a monster usually because of what happened, man. You have to be careful, people, what you do with the children, man. Don't do that shit, man. Do you believe when you hurt a child and you die and you see God, He just gonna be everything's cool? You honestly believe that? No, man. He's not, yo. He's not, man. He's not gonna be he's not gonna be kind to you, man. He's gonna be hardcore. Just because you got away, just because you might have got, like a lot of these people that died, is some the children, right? Just because you got away with it on Earth, doesn't mean you can get away with it in heaven. There's no getting away with it, man. Because the judge, what's it say in the Bible? I see everything. God says, I see everything. So before you even do the act, you're already watching you do it, man. Be careful, man. And to all you children out there whose family members want to sleep with them, they're like, oh, don't worry, man. Oh, we're family. Well, I would never do to hurt you. But you want to sleep with your fucking cousin, your sister, your brother, all that bullshit, stupidness, man. You know, to the victims in that situation, listen up, man. No matter what they tell you, no matter what your family or friends are, they always say, oh, don't worry, this and that. Incest is wrong, you know. It's fucking wrong. Think about it. When God made the world, was it brother and sister? No. It was three brothers and women that was not of their people, right? No family or nothing. And they reproduced the world. So if God did that, why do you think incest is okay? Hmm? If he started the world with eight people. Noah, right? No, sorry, wrong one. Sorry. I mean, yeah, that's right. Noah and his three sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. And I don't know if his wife's name is what's her name again? Oh no, I forgot it. I forgot Noah's wife's name. But anyways, right? Yeah, those were three sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth, right? And they had three wives. None of those wives were related, right? So guess what? The world was not made out of incest. So when you people, I fucked my brother, or I fucked my cousin, or I fucked my dad, I fucked my mom, whatever you guys do in your family, in that position of closeness, it's wrong. God, he does not want you to do that. He does not. If he wanted you to do that, he would have made the world that way. He didn't make the world that way. That was his first example right there. Look at it. The world was remade. There was no incest. It was, you know what I mean? He gave you the best example. So anybody that believes that incest is okay, I want to say this again, it is not okay. Please believe it. It's not okay. The Lord does not like that. It actually makes him sick when he sees you guys doing it. For it. A 100. Right? 350, 150, that's what, 500 right now? Oh, yeah. 20 minutes exactly. Oh, no, is that right? No, sorry, 25 minutes. Oh. Anyways, bro, so here it is. I'd like to say hi to some other people. Of course, you can't see them because they're not human, they're angels, you know what I mean? Mike, Dave, Ralph, Azra, Yo-Yo, the archangels, Wagwan, to my ancestors who are dead and gone. Hello. Thank you for the survival and all, and for me to be alive to today. Thank you. To my immediate people. So I mean, that's everybody from the island of Jamaica and everybody that's Jamaican in general, and my people. Wagwan, everybody. And I tell you, people, I am really, truly grateful, man, to be alive. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Why am I grateful? Because good things happen, you know what I mean? No matter how dark it is in the clouds, there's always a flicker of light, you know what I mean? And when you find that light, you find glory, right? Well, I see that I found that light. I see glory in my journey. So yeah, thank you. You know, I am grateful to be alive. I said something when I was a teenager, and when I said it, I mean, like, I knew that where I was going, but at the time when I said it, right, I didn't know how to make it happen, right? But I did say I did say, I know my dad was, I said, yo, somewhere in the future, I said my dad, I have a vision. I'm supposed to be known, heard to the world. That's what I told my dad. I was 50 years old. I said, Dad, he's telling me, like, yo, I want you to drive my truck. And I said, Dad, you know, I would personally, but I said, I don't see that as my vision. I see myself being heard to the whole world. And all he did was, driving, he just looked at me and he smiled. I was like, I thought he'd be upset. No, I didn't want to say I thought he'd be upset, but he actually smiled and he said, all right. He said, no problem, son, you know. And we talked, we driving, we're talking, of course, but of course, man, like I said, man, and now, the years go by later, what I said came to pass, the world can hear me, right? I'm here for the world to hear me talk. We'll talk, work out, whatever it is, but I'm doing something. 100. We're at 600. Woo. That was pretty fast. I should have get my muscles more time, but since I did so fast, I just figured, you know what? I did 100 instead. Let the muscle relax a little, get more strength. You know, people, when I was a little boy, I ain't know this. There's this girl I used to like, man. And here's the thing, I didn't like girls when I was fucking small, yo. I was like, what, 2.5, 3 years old? Shit, man. There's this one girl, man. Yeah, I could never get over it. She was actually, no, to me, she was like, put the time, you know what I mean? Anyway, so, I think I mentioned this story. So, I always wanted to go with this girl. But her dad, and when he sat with her, he did not like that, like, oh, man. Thank God I was only a fucking child. Oh, shit. I was glad I was a little child. Cause the way he looked, what? But then I realized when I got older, it wasn't really me. It's because of my dad, right? I guess when my dad was at the time, he didn't like what my dad was. You know, I mean, his son and stuff. And I want his daughter. Oh man, did I ever get her? No. Could I have got her? Maybe. But then I had an accident, and then I lost my opportunity for sure. There, man. Took a while for me to get everything fixed back to normal, but yeah, I mean, it's a funny world and how life goes on. Got me laughing. Got me laughing. Whew. Hold on, people. I need a shot of water, man. 'Cause the person out there was touching, who was messing with the child, man. I feel sorry for you, man. Mm. All right, so we're at 600, right? Yeah. 60. $100. 150. 200. Woo! So right now, we're at 800, right? Woo, we're at 800 now. Wow. Woo. So okay, world, all right. I tell you, world, man, I am very lucky, man. Lucky, 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 man. Am I rich? No, I'm not rich, but I'm lucky. I'm lucky because right now, I have to the way I look at things right now. All these horrors that happened in these last few years, you know what I'm saying? And now the direction where he's taking me, you know what I'm saying? I can't really, yeah, horrible things happen, but what God has given me in return, you know what I mean? It's like oh man, it's making up for it. You know what I'm saying? It's like wow, I can't I can't really complain. I mean, I can't really complain now. You know what I mean? Because the Lord is giving me something better. You know what I mean? Wow, that's funny, man. Whew. That is funny, man. I learned something new today. See this. Okay, you're coming. Wow, this is 800. Okay, so 200 more, we got 1,000. We're gonna go more than that, of course, man. I'm just saying. I see. No, I'm gonna do something different. When we get 1,000, do something else. Yeah. Wait. I need a longer than that. I need a longer than that, man. At least, like I burn on muscles. Boom, boom, boom. It's hot. 24. 24. $100. $150. Hey. 200. Woo. That's right, 1,000 right there. It's okay. I don't know why this just caught my mind. Just this. Okay, there's a new one. Okay, that's new. Can I do a lot of it? No. The way I pull my body, it's not like when I do the other way. You know, when I do it like this, it's different from this. This one here, I'm trying not to twist, man. This is a little different. This one, you have like this, man. Or this one like this, just it actually feels different, man. Oh man, it feels tighter. Mm. What the fuck? Where's the leg back there? That's kind of messed up. Yeah, people, we're gonna soon see something online that's gonna blow someone's mind away. We're gonna hear about someone who thought they were better than someone else and how they got played. Remember that. Remember I said that we're gonna hear about someone I know the person. And we're gonna hear how they got played, and it's gonna be online, on the street, and control. It's gonna come over there. And you know what? When it comes out, don't feel bad for that person. Why? Because that person's actually evil. So don't feel bad for the person what happens to. They got what's coming, you know. God's gonna put it out there for the world to see, man. You already made it clear, you know what I mean? Now I have to do something different. This one here. Oh, can I do it? Oh, wow. I don't think I can do it. Not that one. Because I just, yeah, no. Not that one. Oh. Woo. Yeah, you know, I don't know why, but I'm gonna ask this question online. You people, right, that sleep with your family members, can I ask you a question? How you sleep? How do you sleep knowing you fuck your relatives? How? How do you close your eyes and sleep guilt free? How the fuck do you do that, man? Like, I don't understand. Like, how does someone fuck their own relative? How do you fuck your own brother or your own cousin or mom or dad? How the fuck do you do that and sleep, man? And shit, man. That's. Do you know? If you can sleep properly after all that, do you know what that says? That means you have a chemical imbalance in your brain, bro. If someone does that willingly too, like I understand sometimes people get raped as a child, and then it messes with the brain, and that happens a lot of things. Like, because this incest shit, I don't care. Incest comes from rape usually. It comes from rape. It does not come from that's they wanted. No, they were raped, man. And whenever it comes to incest, I'm telling you, 99% they were fucking raped as a child, and it wasn't just once. It was repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? To the point it messed with the person. That means it happened from the age of probably 12 to 14, when their brain was developed to get to the proper stage, and it happened that time period most likely. Yeah, man, most likely. And a lot of times when that happens, right? The child. They have to. If they wasn't intelligent at the point already, when it happens to them, they get trapped. I mean, their body's growing, right? Everything's growing, but their mentality is trapped. It's trapped at the age where they were violated. So even though they talk something, let's say they're 30 years old, but they were violated at fucking 15 years old, right? And when they do certain things in life, you look properly, you see, you know what? Yeah, man, this guy has a lot of enjoyment with teenage shit, man. But when I say teenage shit, I'm talking the stupid shit too, not even the smart shit, the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Oh Lord above, I asked you a question today, right? Every person that was involved, every single person that even uttered a word against me in the past to make these attacks happen from then till now. Every single person, I don't give a fuck if the child is fucking 4 years old, you know what I'm saying? And they were involved in this. I ask you one thing. I mean, destroy them without killing no way. Don't let nobody die. Unless they die natural causes, of course, right? But don't let nobody die. Let them live to see their errors and their ways. And make them live their errors, right? Hundreds. 150. Woo. Okay. So we're at 250 of these now. Wow. Wow. Hey people, I have something to say. Now there's a line with it. There was a line on my name, right? Now you people that was hearing the lines on my name, I have a question to ask you. They've been lying for years, right? So why don't you? Here's what I want to ask you. Each one of you people that heard lies on my name, why don't you go after the people, right, and ask them again to tell you what they said, to remind you. But make sure what you ask them, something that you remember. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you remember the whole detail, and you ask them to remind you. And when they say they forgot, you say, okay, no, oh yeah, you know how it goes. You get them like enough that there's no way they can forget. You know, you say, yeah, you said this, and this. Trust me, when you were right, and they said, okay, and they said, all they said was, I don't remember. Okay, you said a little more, you know what I mean? But don't ever give them the main key, just enough that they have to remember. And then he said, remind me the rest of the story. I bet you are not gonna get the same story, because it's a lie. Unless they scripted it, you know what I'm saying? It's scripted to remember, right? Yeah. But if it's not scripted, no. Now, what you also do? Ask something that's old. Don't ask something that's new. Because you ask something that's new, it's easy. It's easy to remember, right? If you ask something that's old, at least 2-3 years back, what? And then you remind. If you remember, they have to remember because they said it. You know what I mean? If they can't remember, you know they're lying. So we're at 250 now. $70. All right, 350. And you know, people that knows me, that knew the truth, and I was actually shown the truth, and still came after it. I know one thing you never thought it. You never thought I would ever find that out there. But you guys had proof that I was innocent, and you still came after me. Now that's the part that really fucked you up. You had proof that I was innocent, and you said fuck it, it can't be the same way. That's now That right there, that's, do you know what that says about you people? That says a lot, eh? Whoever raised you was also evil. Your parents were evil, bro. Mm-hmm. You people that attack him, knowing that you were showing proof that was innocent, and you still care after him. You said fuck it. You said fuck it and do damage, right? No one else innocent. You come from horror family, because remember, what did they say? We are a reflection of our parents, right? So guess what? You showed your reflection shows how you came from horrible parents. Not just your parents, eh? We remember each person that's born is a reflection of the people from the past. So so let's just say there's 1,000 generations behind you. You are a reflection of 1,000 fucking people, man. 1,000 men, 1,000 women on each side, and you just disappointed every one of them by your actions and what you've done. Because guess what? That maybe your mom and dad is fine, but their great grandma, great grandfather fucked up people. And guess what? You became, where your actions of evil, right? You is that ancestor. You're that ancestor, the one that does things without thinking and doesn't even care. You are a fool. You might be educated in school, but in life itself, you are a total fool, man. And only a fool would do that. Mm. Uh. You know, people, it's funny. I think it was last year or the year before, I was saying online to my people, to the Negroes and his friends, I said, yo, I said to you guys, do not invest in the condos, right? I said it. I said, don't do it. I said to one, I said, if you're black to buy a condo, I said, unless you're freaking rich, man, do not waste money on a fucking condo. You look at the news, they talk about condo scams and shit, dog. I'm like, what? There was a massive condo scam. Yeah, it was all over our lives just recently. But I was talking about not buying a condo about a year or two ago, how it's really fucked over. And then here it comes to the play this year. I'm like, wow. Now to the Negroes and the Spanish and Native Southern Indians around the world, listen up, man. I'll repeat it again. Do not waste your money on a fucking condo right now. If you want to buy something, not buy it, and you have nice enough money, buy a freaking house. A house, a bungalow, but don't buy a fucking condo right now, man. Let the other nations do it. You know what I mean? Let the other nations buy those things. You might be able to afford it, but don't waste your money unless if you really need it. It's fine, but do not, man. Just don't waste your time, man. Maybe you buy a house right now. Get the property. You know what I mean? You ever need money, you can lean your house. You can lean your condo too, but a house is much easier to lean on if you need money than a fucking condo. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, be very smart. What? 150 there. Whew, so that's 400. You know, people, I said this on the air. I am very lucky. Eh? Why am I lucky? Because yo, God spared me. You know what I mean? He spared me big time. What if I would have got with that person? Oh my God, yo! After the stuff I learned with this person, I'm actually grateful now. Like I'm grateful she chose someone else, and that she didn't choose me. I am so fucking grateful, man. Like you don't understand, yo. When I see my own two eyes, yo. That's oh man. Thank you, Lord. I know you love me, dog. I know you love me because man, what I see is just nah, man. I just look at him like I said, people. I am very lucky, man. The Lord, He has to love me, bro, because He spared me. He spared me from this fool, guy. He spared me from this fool. To the person that got her, thank you, man. I swear to God, thank you. You deserve her better than I do, man. Believe me, you deserve God better than me. I fucking thank you for sparing me of this fucking trap problem, yo. Wow. I am so grateful that you have the problem, not me. It's better you than me. You know what I mean? I don't care how much person likes to fucking I am. Nah, man, it's better you have the embarrassment than me, man. Mm-hmm. 100. Now we're at 500. Yeah, I don't care, man. I'm gonna say for the world. You know, world. Yeah, I want you to be my witness. You're my fucking witness to this, yo. I need a witness for this. You know what I'm saying? So, hello, Lord. Hello, the vote. That's why I count as a witness, yo. I want to say it on the air, yo. Thank you, Lord, straight up for giving that person to someone else and not me. Thank you. Thank you for showing me the real deal, yo. Oh man, I am fucking grateful that you gave that person to someone else, yo. To that person that got it, yo, may God help Godspeed, yo. I'm glad you got the person, not me. Thank you so fucking much for sparing me a heartache and fucking pain, yo. Woo, man, when I fucking saw it, my own two eyes, yo. Thank you, Lord. You know what I mean? Like. You gave the trash to the right person. Thank you so much for being kind to me and love me enough to spare me from this fucking bullshit, yo. That person was just straight joke, man. So thank you, Lord, for being on my side and giving that person to the right person. The person that you gave trash to the trash, you know? Thank you for throwing the trash. Amen. Yeah. Yeah, I'm lucky, yo. You know what I mean? I'm lucky, man. Shit. If I would have got that person, what if if I would have got that person? Oh my God, yo. I probably doing a life sentence right now. I'd be doing life sentence. Like I said, I personally, if I got married, I'd share my wife? No. Remember the movie Shot Us? What did the guy say? You want my bitch? No problem. I'll show you my fucking bitch. But he said, what do you think? The wife? No. That's a no-no, guy. You know what I mean? Like, when I was growing up, we had the same rule. If we have a hoe, we'll all fuck her, you know what I'm saying? We don't care. She's just a hoe. But the woman who chose to stay for the rest of our fucking lives? No. No. Like I said, listen, I'll fuck a bitch no problem. You know what I mean? Fuck her later. But when I say I do, or if that's the one I choose to be with, no. You fuck someone else, you keep fucking walking, you know what I'm saying? You keep walking. No way. No fucking share my if I'm married to a woman, she says, oh, let's do this, me and you and your friend. The minute she says that, I'm going to court next fucking day and I'm fucking signing for a fucking divorce, dude. There's no way I want a divorce after that. You got your fucking mind? Share my wife. Oh my god. Fuck no, dude. Like I said, I'll share my bitch with my wife. Nope. That's a no. That's a straight no, man. So all you men up there that share your wives with your homeboy or with the clique or just anybody, yo, you're not. Like, I don't know. The Bible says yes, when you're married, you can do whatever you want, but it's clear, right? Do whatever you want with your partner. It doesn't say add something else, eh? No, he said do whatever you want with your partner, like as in you, not a person, do whatever. When you add the third stick, it's a no-no. Now, and if you look at the book, right, in the Bible, all the kings, right, they had multiple women. Did you ever hear of a fucking king sharing his fucking women? The only woman the king would share is his fucking hoes. He don't share his wife. You crazy? No. You don't share the wife, you share the hoes, man. That's what they're called hoes. You share them. A wife is you want to walk with respect with, right? Like I said before in my videos in the past, and I'll say it again, wholeheartedly. Now, women say men are dogs, and guess what? Okay, good. I'm glad you understand. I'm glad that women understand it. So if you understand we're dogs, so who should the only person that should be cheating would be who? Is the fucking dog, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay, and the girl should have no fucking nothing to say, because why? They know the role of men, right? Men are dogs. Now here's the thing: even though men are dogs, no makes sense a good dog is, we could do it and not be attached. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you get attached, yes, obviously that's not to you. That's not. She's not just a hoe. That's the person you want to hold, right? You understand? You see how it works? All right. So guess what? So that's what I said. That's what I say, man. You know, people. I wonder how much does the architect cost, man? Fuck, man. I wonder how much the architect costs to make a personal home. Hold on. Hold on a second, Roy. Hold on a second. I'm just looking at my phone for a second. Okay, well, sorry with that. I have to. Seven. $100. Hold on, not done. 100. $150. Ooh. So $650 total. Ooh. Ah, my muscles are burning now. Okay, world. Um, you know what I'm gonna say? Listen to the rich, okay? And what I'm gonna say, I'm always saying it because it's in the Bible, and it blew my mind away. Now this is the rich and the wealthy, not just rich, but the wealthy. Do you know let's just say, right? Let's just say, okay, example, okay, you have $1 billion, okay? You have $1 billion. The good Lord gave you $1 billion, you know what I'm saying? Or no, fuck it. I'll be nicer. The Lord gives you $1.5 billion. $1.5 billion gives you, right? All right. Now, let's just say that you want to do something nice for yourself, right? So you buy yourself a yacht, right? Now you buy a yacht for like I don't know how these prices go, so I'm just gonna shoot price. I don't know what yachts go, right? So you say you buy a yacht for $100 million, right? You know, so if you spend $100 million on yourself, right? Or you and your wife and kids, or you buy treat for the family like that. Do you know in the Bible it says you're supposed to give more to the poor. So if you blow $100 million, right, on yourself, you're supposed to blow $100 million and more on the poor. I'm telling you, if you say for God, and you give a gift, you put a big amount on yourself, you're supposed to give the poor another portion on top of what you spent on yourself. I couldn't believe it, dog. So a lot of you guys out there who are Israelite men, you know what I mean? Like who's playing sports and stuff. Like what? I'm only saying this because I saw it online, right? They're talking about NBA stars and what they bought. Now, I don't know personally, but I saw it online. They said Dwayne Wade had a yacht for $100 million. Dwayne Wade, all right? So Mr. Dwayne Wade, here's a question to ask you. You put $100 million on a yacht, right? How much money did you put on the poor? And don't say you put $5 million, $10 million in, because what I just said, the only thing you could tell me, you give the poor $150 million or $200 million, because you bought $100 million yacht, and it tells you in the Bible. You could buy nice things for yourself. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But you must. If you think you're a child of God, what the hell is this? Oh, if you think you're a child of God, right? You must. I repeat, you must give more to the poor. I couldn't believe it, dog. It's in there. If you like I said, example, right? I said, let's say you have $1.5 billion. You spent $100 million on a yacht for yourself. Like wait, right? How much money did you inadvertently give back to the community? And if you say, I gave $5 million, $20 million, that doesn't cut it, because it tells you in the Bible you must give more. That's fucked up. So guys, now, remember Bill Cosby? Guess what? Bill Cosby, right? He spent a lot of money. Yes, he has. But you know what? But he's given more money than what the fuck he spent, dog. I couldn't believe it. If you look at Bill Cosby's history, right? He has given more money than what the money he's fucking had, yo. Remember, how do you give more money? How do you give more? You remember okay, I remember in the 60s he was on a show called Spy vs. Spy, right? And in the 70s, he was on that show, I don't know, but there's another show. And then he made his own show. It was called Fat Albert, you know what I'm saying? He made that's his show, you know what I'm saying? He made that. So, yes, he gave a lot to, when he made the Cosby show, not Cosby show, Fat Albert, and that time period, he gave a lot to the community. Yeah, it wasn't money, but he gave the community knowledge, wisdom, understanding, respect, and values. If you look at the show, he did all those things there, right? That is a lot, you know, he's giving. And he didn't give to like just one community. He gave to the whole fucking planet. Because you can go online with stores and you can find it and buy it, right? Anyone can find it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, Lord, I would tell you something, man. If you're blessed, you're big. Now I understand the book a little more. So let's just say you buy a house for $30 million fucking dollars, right? I'm just an example. But you have $200 or $300 million. You spend $30 million on a house, you must spend at least $35 to $40, even $60 million to the poor. You have to give more. It tells you you must give the poor more. Yeah, man. So, remember that rapper guy Nelly? When he got his money, what did he say? He did? He said when he got his money, his check, he gave 10% of that check right away. He didn't buy nothing, man. He didn't buy anything. He right away he said, okay, you know what? Boom, 10%. So guess what? So technically, he's a different story because when he had right as soon as he got it, he didn't buy anything. They said he signed 10% out of a check and gave it away. That guy, sorry, Nelly, that guy Nelly, he did a very good thing, right? Because he waited first and gave it away. Mm. Yeah. There you go. I need to ask another question, Lord. My insight. Can you make my gift even deeper, like more enhanced? I think be more enhanced. What, uh, something like that. Hundred. All right. Wow. So what? So that's 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8. We're at 870. Wow. Okay, so I need a 870. So 130 more, and that'll be 1,000. And then that'll be 2,000 right there. Whew, Lord, my muscles right now. My body's been relaxed so long, man. But I feel a lot healthier than before. But thank you. I feel a lot better, man. My strength, muscles, everything. Feels awakened. You know, to my fake friends. Huh. God has a way of making people pay for being fake, eh? Yes, he does, man. Yes, he does. Look at that. You guys did things in secret, and I found it in secret. How the fuck is that possible? Since nobody would tell me, right? Yeah, but God did. You gonna call God a liar? You gonna call God a liar? I wish you would, eh? Yeah, man. Look at it, to the fake friend, to that cheating broad, yo. Don't worry, yo, man. It's funny. You think you do things and no one's ever gonna find out. Come on, man. Like, what, you stupid, man? Yeah, you fucking stupid, man. Traitor to the end, yo. The only thing that makes me disappoint people is this. Is I help these motherfuckers. That's what makes me so disappointed. And they put a knife in me like this, man. A big one too, man. And then started lying on me, saying shit that they're trying to say. They're saying shit that I'm doing, which I'm not doing. They're the ones that are doing it, but they're putting the blame on me. And people believe it. So to the people that know me, I mean, not the ones that saw the proof, the ones that didn't see the proof, but they know me. Well, how could you believe something like that when you heard? And in all the years you know me, I've never done nothing to destroy them. How the fuck do you believe that? Hmm? No, you know why you believe it? Because you wanted to find something bad on me. You wanted to. You wanted to. Obviously you did. You wanted to find a fault, right? Mhm. You guys hiding secrets, thinking to not be uncovered. Hey God, I'm gonna ask you in the air. Now, the secret, I mean, the dark, dark secret they don't want to come out. And in every house, I ask you to let it out. Open it. To open it. Open that secret, Lord. Let everyone hear it, Lord. So then, let's let's see if this is what's on that, Lord. The secret. Open that secret, Lord. Let the whole world. We need to hear it, Lord. I ask you in every house that I'm right here, to please release this secret that this the fake friend and this and the cheap like that. Open the secret, Lord. Let us all hear it. Let us all hear it, Lord. But yeah, you know people that really respect the most is the one person, the cheater. I don't care. I cheated too, but I'm saying the cheater in this situation, right? That did me dirty, yo. What? That lied? What? You lied on me, Dad? You attacked me and I saved you when you got raped? Motherfucker. You got raped and I saved you, dog. And you lied on me? I can't respect that, dude. Nah, man. I don't care if you ever ask for forgiveness. You know what I'll say to you? Don't do that, man. Don't ask me. Ask him, yo. Ask him. Don't ask me because you know what? If you ask me, you could be lying to me. So fuck that. If you ask me, I'll tell you no. Don't ask me. I don't trust you. You gotta ask him because he knows your heart better than I would. You know what I'm saying? Anyone that's involved and wants to ask for a sticking saying I'm sorry, don't do it. I will not take it because I don't trust. I don't trust you. I'm not gonna trust you. You said there's no way I trust you. Mm-mm. Yes, between you and him, yo. Between you and God, yo. Mm-mm. Exactly. I don't anymore. Yeah. You know, yeah, actually, 2000 is good. Yeah, I've been gone for over 10 days. Whew. Yeah, man. My body feels so much better, though. Hey, 100. We're at 2,000. 2,000.
What the hell is that? Yeah.
you know, I say this on the air, you know what I mean? But any woman I get with you, if you can't cook, I'll just tell you, fuck off, straight up, yo. And anyone, if you can't fucking cook, then you know what value are you? Yo? Straight up, you can't cook, you can't take care of me, right? You can't take care of me, then buy. You know what I mean? Just buy. Oh, sorry. You know, well, what time is it now? Hold on. Let me look at the time. It is oh, it's 3:30. You know, people. I'm gonna have a short night. So straight up. We did 2,000, right? Mr. Miracle. I've been gone for about 12 days, I guess. Just charge my body up. We did 2,000. I'm gonna come back in a few days because I feel more recharged. You know? I'm not gonna give my muscles overexertion because they've been resting so long. The fact that I give 2,000 says a lot right there. The body's, you know what I mean? When I come out, I'll do 3 or 4, but this time, I just want the body to reawaken because I've been away for such a long bit. But like I said, I was giving my body to recharge. You know, you work so much, the body has to rest, you know what I mean? Gotta rest. Oh yeah, and to a lot of you people out there, who are bosses, right? Who has workers. To some of you bosses out there, when you have your workers today come in, you bosses, you have big companies, and you have factory workers and stuff. To the boss, you should walk there today. You bosses, walk and watch. Look at all your workers. One of you guys is gonna see a worker that's really fucking tired and he's working. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Let that guy go home. And so it's better he let him go home than to stay overexerted and something was wrong and cost you more money than what it should be. Now, what business? I don't know, but it's a factory worker. I know that. Someone in there. And here's the thing is, the worker that's really tired is a very good worker. He's a hard worker. The guy, he's really good at his job. But I don't know. So I was saying now, whoever has factory workers is really good at their job. Look at their workers today, and when you see some of them, you see exhaustion. I'm telling you, as a man, if you see your worker is really exhausted today, and you know they're very good workers, let the person go home and get their body to charge up. Tell the person, you know what, you're you're a very good worker. I appreciate work. You know what, I'm gonna do you a favor. I see you're really tired, and I don't want you to make a mistake, costing you more money. You know what? Go home today. Like what? Go home today and rest. Come back tomorrow fully charged. I'm giving you the day off. That's it. Let them go, man. Sometimes I don't care how much money you make. Sometimes you have to let your workers rest, yo. Why? If they don't rest properly, the body's overtired. And the rest could work do the job, but the body's overtired, they make a mistake, right? Make a mistake and guess what? Boom, cause damage, right? Anyways, well, my name is Mr. Miracle, and this is the Benjamin Nail Breakers here. This is my invention, given to God himself, you know? Yahweh, thank you, Lord, thank you for this gift. I am the first to do this on this planet, the way this is done. If you see any other videos that's doing what I'm doing here, that means they copied my shit, because I'm the first one to do this, you know what I mean? Anyone you see do the same thing I'm doing now, that means they copied it from me. Anyways, this is Mr. Miracle, the Annual Limit Breakers, and we are out. May you have a good, whatever it is you are, the time you see this video, may your life be good and pleasant for you, and I am out. Goodbye, world. Mr. Miracle out. Wow.